Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to Selenium Python training program. Today we are going to study about a GitHub. So what exactly this GitHub is? See, whenever you are working on your projects, it's mandatory for us to maintain a code repository so that everyone who are working on a project across the different locations, they can access the same repository. So GitHub provides us the repository where in which we can commit our code and we can pull the latest code. See, for suppose we are three people who are working on automation testing. So I can commit all my changes to that repository, and even once I'm done, others can pull my latest code into their machine, so that for code sharing purpose we are using this GitHub. So before jumping on and using this GitHub in your machine, make sure that whether this Git is installed in your machine or not. So in order to download this Git exe file, you can open this link and you can navigate to this browser, any browser, and depending on your operating system, download this git exe file and run it. So once after we have a download it and install it, you can find a git under your programming files in a git folder, and it has a exe file, git exe file under the bin folder. Now copy this path and update the git installed location in your environmental variables as well. So I'm navigating to my environmental variables, in which under the path, edit it, and here create a new and specify the path of that git exe file. And now once after we have specified this path, at the very first time if you are using git on your machine, means open the command prompt, first run this command, which is git config global user email dot your email id which you have registered for the git account, and git config global username dot any name you want to prefer. You just need to run these two commands in the command prompt. And once after you are done with this, if you don't have any account to GitHub, go ahead and create a free trial account from this GitHub. So you need to give your username, desired username, email id, password, click on a sign up, and it will display the different options whatever you have. Choose the free option and create your own account. So once after we created our own account, then you can commit the code whatever you have in a PyCharm. So the PyCharm is having a facility to commit the code directly from the editor itself. See here, we have a VCS section, and from the VCS section, import into version control. And whenever you mouse over on that, corresponding options are getting displayed. And here the last option is a share project on a GitHub. So I would like to share my complete project onto the GitHub. So click on this one, and it is saying that this repository is already there, would you would like to add it? Yes, I just want to add anyway, and I'm giving my name as Selenium Demo. Okay, Selenium Demo is a repository name, and I clicked on a share button. So here it is asking for a remote name, demo, and I'm giving it as a demo 1, and I clicked on a share. So as soon as I clicked on a share, see here, pushing to the git master, it will take a few seconds to commit the code to your git repository. And guys, one most important thing is, if git is already configured in your machine, this is the way how you need to do. Or if git is already configured in your PyCharm editor, this is the way how you need to do. See here, successfully shared the code on a GitHub. For suppose if your PyCharm is not configured with a Git, then what you need to do means go to File and go to Settings, and here under the version control, select Git tab first, and here path of the Git executable file should be the path whatever you have updated in an environmental variables. If it is not referring to that, just edit this path. And then in the GitHub, if your account is not there, just click on this plus symbol and enter your username and a password whatever you have created, and click on a login. Automatically your user account will be added here, and once your account got added, you can go to VCS, and then you can import into the repository and you can share the code. See here, earlier it shown a confirmation message stating that in the shared project of Selenium demo, your code is committed. So let me cross check here. Go to my user account, and here my user account I have created is a test 85871. It has a Selenium demo. Clicking on this Selenium demo link, see it is opening the complete code. So whatever the files you have, the complete code got pushed here. Good enough. And then the next point is, okay, you with this process we have a committed the code whatever we have in our machine so far. Now what I'm going to do right now here is, in the POM demo, I'm creating a new file, and I'm naming that file as demo commit file, and I'm creating that. As soon as you created that particular file, it is stating that, would you like to commit that particular file to Git? Yes, of course, I would like to do that. Just perform an add operation. As soon as I clicked on an add operation, see, let's switch back to the editor, and in which folder I have added? Under the POM demo pages. See here, under the POM demo, and here we have a pages. It doesn't have that particular file at, right? Whatever the file we have created, it doesn't have that particular file. So I'm entering my code, demo example. Once after you entered your code into the demo example, then you need to choose an option here, version control, in the bottom. See here, at the bottom, let me highlight this option. See here at the bottom you have a version control. You need to switch to the version control, and here you have a green tick which is a commit. So just click on that. As soon as you clicked on that, whatever the latest files you have created, it is showing those files, and it is asking us to add the commit message. So here I am adding final commit demo, and I'm using this commit. See here, whatever the code you have updated, even you can find it under this version also, depending on whatever the changes you have made, all the changes will be displayed here. Now I am marking it as a commit. So it will take a few seconds to commit it, and here it is stating that one file committed successfully. Go to the browser, just refresh this folder. Okay, whenever we refresh this particular folder, I have to see this information. See, under the pages we have that info, and the complete files are got uploaded successfully. So this is the way how you need to deal with this stuff. Okay, this is the way how you need to deal with these changes, guys. Okay, cool. That's all I have. See here, you can find this one commit, and when we have a committed that all the information, it's going to display the initial commit. So this is the initial commit. When you click on that, in the initial commit, it's going to display the info whatever you have made, and all the info it is getting displayed. So if how many commits you are made to your test script, you can see all the commits are here. Okay, you can see all the commits are here. That's it. So this is the way how can you pull your code to the repository. Okay, how can you pull your code to the repository? Okay, good enough, done the deal. Like this, you can create your own repository, and you can push your code, or if someone has already their code in Git, you can pull the code. You can perform these operations like this on a GitHub.